Hello, students. Mrs. Wright here. I'm ready to read you our next story about farms. This story is called Here an Oink, There an Oink. What do you think this story is going to be about? If you guessed pigs, you're right. Before we begin, I want to tell you our new vocabulary words for this lesson. The first word is the word litter. A group of baby animals born to the same mother at one time is a litter. Here's an example. The dog had a litter of 4 puppies. Raise, that's the next word, raise. To take care of. Farmers will raise chickens on their farm. Valuable, precious, or worth a lot of money. My grandmother's diamond ring is very valuable. And the last one, wallow. To wallow is to roll around in water or mud. So pigs often wallow in the mud. All right, let's see if we can hear those words in our story. Now remember, our last story was about chickens. And remember, this is Old MacDonald's farm, so we know a lot about his farm already. Now, what sound does a pig make? Good, you do know. Have you ever seen a pig in real life? If you have, you can think about that while we're reading our story today. There's some interesting details about pigs. All right, let's get started. Here's Old MacDonald. You may remember from the song that I also have pigs on my farm. Some farmers raise many pigs, just like cows and chickens. Pigs depend on farmers for food and shelter. At feeding time, the farmer dumps a bucket of feed into the pig's feeding trough. The trough may be long, narrow, and wooden bowl or a steel pan. Sometimes pigs are called hogs. Whatever you call them, it's a known fact that pigs like to eat a lot. Pigs eat grass, grain, cheese, vegetable scraps, pretty much whatever you feed them, and then some. In fact, I know some farmers who use their pigs to harvest their corn, bean, and turnip crops. The pigs even eat the weeds and till the soil with their pointy snouts while they're rooting around. Now that's what I call smart farming. Some pigs grow to be over 200 pounds. When they are not busy eating, pigs like to lie around in a cool spot. If the farmer lets his pigs outside in a pasture, they often use their pointed noses to make holes in the ground where rainwater collects. These puddles make a nice, cool place to lie on a hot day. The pigs often wallow in the puddles and stir up plenty of mud. Wallow, remember, means to roll around in mud or water. Because pigs don't sweat like people do, the mud helps keep them cool in the hot summer. And it also helps keep the bugs away. Cows moo. People say that pigs go oink, but if you ask me, pigs have their own language. All those grunts, snorts, and squeals I hear when I go near the pig pen sounds like the pigs are having a conversation with each other. Pigsty is another word for pig pen, but you might be surprised to hear that pigs are not dirty or messy. So if someone tells you that your room looks like a pigsty when it is time for you to do a little cleaning, you should let them know that pigs actually do not like their homes to be dirty. Because they snort and eat a lot and spend so much time wallowing in the mud, pigs have a reputation of being dirty, lazy, and greedy. However, they are intelligent, friendly creatures, and I even think they're kind of cute. Some people say that pigs are even smarter than dogs, but you better not tell that to my dog Bingo. Some people even say that pigs make good pets because they are affectionate and they like to play. You might be surprised to learn that pigs are actually quick animals. When they need to, pigs can really move, And having owned many pigs in my life, I can tell you that it is really difficult to catch a pig if it ever gets out of the pen and decides to try and run away. Just like cows and chickens, male and female pigs have different names. This is a male pig. Male pigs are called boars. That is not an earring in his ear. Each pig has a tag with a number, so the farmer can identify it. It's like his name tag. Female pigs are called sows. This word rhymes with cow. The sow has given birth to a litter of piglets. Remember, a litter is a group of babies born to the same mother at one time. Typically, sows will give birth to litters of between 6 and 12 piglets each year. Pigs are mammals. Like cows, pigs produce milk for their young. Sows do not have udders like cows, but they do have a lot of little teats, hopefully enough for every piglet. If the mother pig is not able to produce enough milk, the farmer may move one of the piglets to another sow that has some extra milk. Farmers raise pigs for their meat. Raise means to take care of them. Meat that comes from a pig is called pork, and pork is used to make products such as bacon or sausage. Some people like to eat bacon or sausage for breakfast. Other types of pork include ham, pork chops, and pork loin. These are popular foods that you can roast, grill, or fry. Do you have a favorite? Pigs are valuable animals. Valuable means they are precious or worth a lot of money. In some parts of the world, it is common for every family to own a pig. The meat from one large pig can feed a whole family for a month or more. Plus, if a sow has a litter of piglets, the piglets can be sold or traded in the market once they are grown up. The farmer or family can then use the money to buy food or other important things. Come to think of it, you might want to consider getting a pig of your own. Do you think you have room for one at your house? All right, that's our story on pigs today at Old MacDonald's farm. Now I have some questions for you. See if you can remember the answer to these questions from our story. All right, what are female pigs called? Do you remember? A sow. Good. What are the daddy or the male pigs called? Boars. Good. And what are the baby pigs called? If you said piglets, pat yourself on the back. Now, let's look for just a second at this picture. What do you see in this picture? If you said you see a mama pig and her babies, you are right. How do these pigs get the food that they need? How do pigs get food that they need? If you said that the farmer feeds them and takes care of them, you are right. Now, how do these little piglets get food? They drink their mother's milk, right? Remember the word litter? What is a litter of piglets? Do you remember? It means they were all born at the same time. Now think for a minute. What pork products do people like to eat? Do we like pig milk? No. What kind of things from pigs do people like to eat? Got a little helper. If you said ham, bacon, or sausage, you are right. Now, last question I have for a minute. How are pigs like cows? And how are they different? Pause the video for just a minute, and whoever you're watching this story with, and share with them how you think pigs are like cows and how they are different from cows. All right, it's time for our word work. The word we're going to be discussing today is the word valuables. Valuables. In the story, you heard the word pigs are valuable animals. Say that word with me. Valuable. Clap it out with me. Valuable. 3 syllables in that word. If something is valuable, it is precious and worth a lot of money. The queen's jewels are very valuable. What kinds of things are valuable to you or your family? Pause the video and share with whoever you're sitting by what things are most valuable to you. Okay, your last thing is to try to use the word valuable in a sentence. You want to use that word to tell about something that is valuable to you. So for instance, you would say, our dog Sadie is very valuable because she is a member of our family. Okay? Or you could say, our new car is very valuable because we need it to drive our whole family to visit Grandma. Think of a way you can use the word valuable in a sentence. After you do that, give yourself a pat on the back because you made it through your next story. I'll see you guys next time.